Amidst the ongoing tussle between the executive and the judiciary over the process of appointments, a day after the Supreme Court expressed displeasure over the delay in the appointment of judges, the President has approved the elevation of 5 judges to the Apex Court. Those judges are up on your screen right now. The Union Law Minister Kiran Rijiju extended best wishes to these judges, saying as per the provisions of the Constitution of India, the Honourable President has appointed the following Chief Justices and judges to the High Courts and judges of the Supreme Court. I extend my best wishes to all of them. Mr. Rijiju tweeted the names of the 5 judges have been cleared by the Centre for the Supreme Court amidst a protracted tussle between the executive and the judiciary over the process of appointments. And facing tough questions from the top court, the Centre had promised a day ago that the pending recommendations of the panel of judges known as the Collegium for the elevation of 5 High Court justices will be announced by Sunday. Let's go across to Arvind Gunasekar, who broke the story earlier in the day. Arvind, this of course comes with the government pressing for a greater role in the appointment of the judges, but the Supreme Court had actually taken an unusual step where they then announced the name of two more judges this weekend. Is that unusual, and does that really mean the Supreme Court playing hardball and eventually the government blinking?
Yeah, Sarah, after sitting over the recommendation of appointment of 5 judges to the Supreme Court for almost 2 months, today Centre has cleared all these 5 names for appointment judges to the Apex Court. President signed their warrants earlier today, and the Centre has issued notification appointing all these 5 judges as the judges of Supreme Court. So all these 5 judges will be sworn in as judges of the Supreme Court on Monday at around 10:30 a.m. in a ceremony inside Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court Collegium had recommended all these 5 names sometime on December 13th. And Centre sat over these names for almost 2 months, and that's where Supreme Court took note of the delay of clearing these names. On judicial side, they issued notice to the Centre government. They asked the Centre government in a clear-cut way, why is there a delay in clearing these names? In fact, Centre wanted an answer from the Centre, and they asked the Attorney General to ensure that he personally intervenes and then get all these 5 names cleared so that appointment can be done at earliest. And in an unusual manner, Supreme Court took this delay on the judicial side, and that's why they brought the Attorney General to the courtroom, and they had asked for a clarification answer from the Attorney General, and that's where the Attorney General told the Supreme Court that he will intervene, and then he will make sure that all these 5 names get cleared as early as possible. So in February first week, Supreme Court had also recommended 2 more names for appointment to the Apex Court, and that's where Supreme Court came up with a condition saying that the first 5 names that were recommended in the December 2nd week should be cleared first before Centre considering these 2 names, and that resulted in Centre moving fast with the names that were recommended on December 13th, and then today we did see Centre issuing notification for all these 5 judges. So with appointment of these 5 judges, so the strength of the Supreme Court will also increase, and then all these 5 judges will be sworn in as judges of the Supreme Court on Monday at around 10:30 a.m. Right after that, all these 5 judges will assume office, and they will start hearing cases on Monday itself.